Collingwood and Geelong, one of the primetime games on Saturday's AFL slate. It's round 8. I'm going to take the Pies to continue their dominant form. They're going to continue to lead the AFL ladder at the completion of this round via the win over the Cats. Now, Geelong, they have the firepower up front, but they're severely lacking defensively. And you could see that last week against Carlton, who have not been efficient in their forward half and especially in their forward 50. But Geelong allowed them to get to their spots and allowed them to score their points and their goals. And you look at Collingwood, the way they really dominated Essendon in the Anzac Day clash. Now imagine that transposed onto Geelong's defense. They're going to have their way, and I think that's what's going to get them over the line. They're firing on all cylinders. The Dacos brothers, side bottom, everyone. They're just individually they're playing amazingly, and then as a team, they're even better. Darcy Moore back in the fray after a week out with concussion. That's going to be quite important coming back into that back line that's rated the best in the league. They are the best defensive team in the league. They haven't conceded the least amount of points, but adjusted for strength of schedule and a range of other factors, they're the number one ranked defensive team, and I'm backing them to be able to hold Geelong to a low total. I think the midfield of Collingwood will also dominate and decide the flow and the tempo of this game, similar as they did to Essendon last weekend. The Pies, as I said, the back line will make it extremely difficult for Geelong to get that penetrative attack. They're going to have to try and figure out other ways to score from probably outside 50 or different modes of attack that's going to try and ruffle the feathers of the Magpies. And I just don't think they have the personnel on the ground to do that right now with all the injuries they have to their list. So I'm taking Collingwood to cover the line, the game total to go under thanks to that Pies defense, and still side bottom, averaging 25.9 disposals, had a massive one last week and won the medal for best on ground. Let's back him to back up his performance in this primetime matchup. And the goal kicker, Jamie Elliot, is our pick for a multi-scorer. He's had 5+ shots in 3 straight games, and he's scored 10 goals across that span. So 10 goals in 3 games for Elliot. Get him for a double in this one. That's it. That's what I got. Hard and fast Pies to beat the Cats and to continue winning in the AFL round 8. Here we go.